Yeah, welcome to the second episode of the Z8 podcast. I'm your host, St. Miller, with my host, Rita Miller. Yeah, in this episode, we're going to be talking about all the indoor football championship games that happened over the course of the summer. Yeah, with the AFL and the ArenaBowl, the IFL and the United Bowl, and the NAL championship game. Yeah, and going into our predictions for who we thought we were going to win. Yeah, for the United Bowl, we both picked the Barnstormers to win. However, I picked them to win by 2 points, and you picked them to win by 31 points. Yeah, and so in that case, and so since I picked the closer point margin, I got the extra half point there.
Good job.
Thanks. And then with the Arena Bowl, I had the Albany Empire beating the Baltimore Brigade. You had the Philadelphia Soul beating the Albany Empire. Yeah, and since the Brigade made it but didn't win, I got 1 point. Yeah, and now I'm going into the NAL championship game, which is the one that was most recent. Yeah, I picked the Jacksonville Sharks and beating the Massachusetts Pirates. Yeah, you had the Carolina Cobras beating Massachusetts Pirates. Yeah, but of course, Cobras ended up winning, so you got the 2 points there. Yeah, and you
me!
Yep, and you beat me by a score of 2.5 to 2. Yeah, so now I'm 0-2 on the season. With the hockey predictions, I lost that one too. Starting with the United Bowl, which happened back on July 7th. Yeah, the Barnstormers beat the Iowa Barnstormers beat the Sioux Falls Storm 42-38. It was the first United Bowl championship for the Iowa Barnstormers, as well as the first one that was won at Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, Iowa. And it was the 10th one that was won on a Saturday, which all of the United Bowls to this point have also happened on a Saturday. Yeah, so going into that one, we both watched that one. So what did you think of the game?
The one tonight?
Oh, no, this is for the United Bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, for
my goodness, that was a long time ago. I mean, I have fun watching them with you. So.
Oh, good.
That's what I enjoy the most.
I thought that was really an interesting game because both teams made a ton of mistakes along the way. The Barnstormers just committed so many penalties in that one. I know they definitely had way more than the Storm, but the Storm just had especially in the last minute and a half of the game, they just had really terrible clock management, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And because they let they had the ball, but they let the time run down so much that it gave the Barnstormers a chance to score, and they didn't have enough time to come back. So in indoor football especially, it's so important to manage the clock properly.
Yes, those games do move very quickly.
And now going into now we get to go into the games I'm more excited to talk about. We got the Arena Bowl, Arena Bowl 30. Where the Washington Valor beat the Baltimore Brigade 69-55, and the Valor, my favorite team. And it was the first win for the Washington Valor, as well as the first one that was won at the Royal Farms Arena in Baltimore, Maryland. And it's the 12th one, that was won on a Saturday. And 2017 was the most recent for that one as well. So what were your opinions on the game?
Like I said, I like watching them with you, and my memory is pitiful, so I couldn't even tell you what happened.
Yeah, that one was a little bit tougher one for me to follow along with because of, we happened to be on vacation that week, and that was the day that we were traveling. Yeah. They were traveling to South Carolina, and with the network that the Arena Bowl was on that didn't have any sort of live streaming, and I couldn't find any radio feeds of it as well, so
that's why I don't remember. Now I remember not remembering it. Why I didn't remember it, because we didn't actually watch it. You were following along with the
Twitter
the ticker.
No, it was Twitter because they didn't have a ticker either. I was following along on with Twitter and watching the Arena
for a
Football
big
League
game
Twitter.
Like that. They would have at least put somebody on that.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I think they should have at least had, a radio feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been really good to have.
Guess they figure all the fans would just show up at the game.
Yeah, but overall though, really good really happy to have the Valor win. With their they've been with the Cleveland Gladiators being out for this season, I picked them as my favorite team for this season. Of course, they ended up winning it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was really happy with that. Now going into the National Arena League championship game, which I should backtrack. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but the ArenaBowl happened on July the 28th, but this NAL championship game happened on the August the 27th. Which is the night that we're recording this. And the Carolina Cobras beat the Columbus Lions 66-8. The first one for the Carolina Cobras, and the first one at the Greensboro Coliseum, as well as in North Carolina. And it was the second.
Aren't the Cobras a new team?
Sort of. They're actually based on a old Arena Football League team that was around in the early 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think they're connected as the same franchise. I think in the as far as like team records go, I think they're like separate entities.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was the second one that was won on a Monday, and of course there's only been two National Arena League championship games so far. So of course both of them happen to happen on a Monday. Yeah, so what do you think of the game?
It was pretty good. Really high scoring on the Cobras part. Seemed like Columbus was struggling. They, just didn't play very well, or maybe just the Cobras were playing extraordinarily well.
And I think a part of it was all the injuries that the Lions have had, especially in the second half of the year. Remember they started off with a really good first half of the year, and then their starting quarterback got hurt, and then it just kind of went downhill from there. But they were able to recover, of course, to win the first round of the playoffs. And I think all the injuries kind of mounting up just kind of
took its toll.
Oh yeah, it definitely like wears down like over time.
Definitely, it hurts morale, and just the fact that your better players perhaps are just not there. So.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Vicious cycle of, the worse it gets, the worse they feel, which makes them the worse. They get worse and worse.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think you can, like, if you have, like, a ton of injuries, I think you can, maybe get past it for, like, one or two games, but, no, once you, get towards the end of the season, it just gets, so much harder, especially when, and all the other teams are firing on, all cylinders.
Right.
Which doesn't take anything away from the Cobras. They played a really good game.
They did.
Oh yeah, especially I don't want to overlook the defense too. Yeah, holding them to just 8 points in indoor football is just it's almost unheard of to have a single digit
score. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, because usually those games are like the Cobra scores. They're 50s and 60s at least.
Oh yeah.
Generally, at 40 and above, I would say.
Oh yeah.
At a minimum.
Yeah, I think the average points for the NAL is 42, I think.
Okay, yeah, I was about right on then.
Yeah, but and of course this game put me in a conflicting position because of course if you the Cobras are also my favorite team. But of course you had them picked to win and I didn't, so I knew that if they won then I would lose the prediction tournament, but. At the same time, I wanted them to win more, so...
Yeah,
it's definitely
kind
of
a good
dilemma.
Sport.
Oh, thanks.
One of the things I like most about you.
Oh, thank you.
You're very fair and very supportive to teams you like, and you just want to see a good game.
Oh, yeah. I'd definitely rather have one of my favorite teams win rather than win the... any kind of, like, prediction. But, yes, that's about all the, all the games we have for right now. Anything else you want to add?
It's been fun.
Well, thanks.
It's been fun, especially, when we watch together in person, but it's also fun to watch virtually, and, we text back and forth, so.
Yeah. Just one ad for the listeners. We weren't watching this one. With the United Bowl. We're lucky enough to be able to watch it at the same time. But just came back to college, so that's why we were both watching on the YouTube feed.
That was exciting.
Oh yeah, but that'll wrap it up for this episode. My links to my Twitter and Patreon will be in the description below. And thank you all for listening. We'll catch you next time.